Good morning, guys. Welcome to the fourth day of the English session at the Reset Reform School. Today, we will be reading a book called Dracula by Brad Stoker. Let me sit down and read. Okay. Now that I'm seated, let's start reading. Here we go. On the 3rd of May. At 8:35 a.m., with me arriving next morning, I would have arrived at 6:46, but my train was an hour late. Budapest seems like a wonderful place, from the glimpse on which I can walk from the streets. I fear to go very far from the station, as we arrived later at Woodstock, as I would fear I would arrive later than possible. The impression I had was that we were leaving the west, and we were entering the east. The most western of flooded bridges over the Danube, which was here a noble with aqueduct. We left in very good time, and then arrived back later at 9:45 p.m. We stopped at a hotel for an overnight stay. What I had for dinner, or rather supper, some chicken donuts with red pepper, which was very good but spicy. Then I asked the waiter, and she said it was called paprika handel, and that is, it was a national dish. I should be able to get that along the Carpathians. I found my smart mouthing of germs very useful in the hotel. Indeed, I don't know how I should be able to get on without it. Me having it some time at my suburban in London, I had visited the British Museum, and made search along the books and maps in the library regarding Transylvania. It has struck me that some of my knowledge of the country could hardly fail to have some importance in dealing with an Obaman of the country. I found out that the district he named was in the extreme east of the country, just on the borders of 3 states, Transylvania, Moldavia and Bukovina, in the midst of the Carpathian Mountains, one of the wildest and least known portions of Europe. I was not able to light on any map, or was given the exact location of the Castle Dracula, as there were no maps of this country as yet to compare with our Ordnance Survey maps. But I found out that Bistritz, the post town named by Count Dracula, is a fairly known place. I shall empty here some of my notes as they may refresh my memory when I talk over my travels with Mina.
Hey teacher. Can I use the bathroom?
Excuse me. Rose Anderson. I'm reading a book to the class. Don't interrupt while I'm reading.
Hey. Don't talk to me like that. I just asked if I can use the bathroom. Do you really have to be that rude?
Rose. First of all, I'm your teacher, so you don't talk back to me yourself. Second of all, I'm reading a book to you, so don't interrupt while I'm reading. And third of all, you may not use the bathroom, because you'll miss out on me reading the book.
But I'm serious. I'm actually gonna squirt a bunch of chicken noodle soup out of my pussy.
Yeah. Mr. Keegan, do you hear those wise words coming out of my beloved wife's mouth?
Yes. I hear those wise words coming out of Rose's mouth, but I'm not letting Rose use the bathroom because she will miss out on the rest of the book. And Rose, don't talk about your private part in the Reset Reform School. And what is this I hear about you squirting chicken noodle soup out of your vagina? That is absolutely gross.
Well, it's true. I'm going to squirt a bunch of chicken noodle soup out of my vagina if you don't let me go to the potty.
I agree with Marvin and Rose. Rose is going to squirt some chicken noodle soup out of her vagina. So let Rose use the bathroom.
Yeah. Mr. Keegan. You are being very rude.
Cheerleader number 1 and brain purge Jeff Sutphin. Stay out of this. I'm not letting Rose use the bathroom, and that's the final.
Hey. Don't talk to cheerleader number 1 and brain purge Jeff Sutphin like that. How would you like it if I shove a bunch of dildos up your ass, bitch?
That's it. I had enough of you guys causing trouble all of the time. Rose and Marvin, head up to your jail cells now.
Wah.